how to start your podcast or grow on YouTube. So if you're here, it's because you've been tuned in to On The Lockout. You either know us from here, or you can know us just from Tech for Rec, or you can know us from our gaming channel, or you can know us from the street when we was doing bummy things. But apparently, if you stay tuned in to the end of this long, real long, but important live stream, I promise you that you're gonna leave looking at content creation and the growth and development of your channel and what you're trying to do in a whole totally different way. With that being said, welcome. My name is Warpath. I am the bimbo from On The Lockout. One of the most controversial. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yo, what's up, man? What's poppin'? How you doing, man? It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be one of those people that was able to wake up this morning, because unfortunately, some people in the world did not awake. This is a fact. Some people just didn't wake up. Me and you were one of the fortunate ones. But on the other note, some of us decide to do absolutely nothing without time. Today here on The Lockout, oh, by the way, which leads me to this. Today here on The Lockout, we're going to show you something special. Facts. But we're going to show you my setup, the things that I've gotten, and it's not again, right? Because I show periodically small little things, but today we're going to go over a lot. We're going to go over the monitors. We're going to go over the microphones. We're going to go over the mixer. We're going to go over that Ulanzi back there. We're going to go over the Florex lights. Do they work? How much are they now? And the links are in the description to this video. But before we get into all that, I just want to state briefly, just in case, because these dudes be hallucinating, right? And they drive you crazy, bro. They really drive you like, bro, insane, bro. They get out of control, like, whoa. So what we're going to do, so these crazy dudes don't start thinking that because they said on one or two channels that people should start incorporating things that they use and put it in the description or whatever. We've been doing that on the yearly basis. We've been affiliates of Amazon for a decade. I just lied. No, but we've been doing this for quite some time. So this goes just to show you how they watch us and take your ideas and spread them over like if they were the inventors of something. And it's a sad thing that psychologically they need help. But when I watch, I just laugh and I'm like, this dude is crazy, bro. He just figured that out when he started watching me, you, or someone else, right? You don't have to be me. But to go on other channels and be like, yeah, these dudes are all doing it now because I started doing it, bro. Y'all bugging, bro. Slow down, bro. Like, look at when you got here, bro. It don't matter what you're doing. Subscribers are overrated. Don't try to psych these people that are trying to be new to these platforms and YouTube, that don't know the ins and outs of YouTube. Like, some of you guys don't even know it. And you trying to smack them and already instilling fear in them that this is something that they may not want to do. Like, maybe this is not for you. Like, you know, you gotta, bro, you gotta do nothing. If you want to do this, you could do it. You can make it happen. Consistency is key. One of the bigger things in life that we've always done, and I keep it on the eye, is that I was always a quitter. Whatever I started, I never finished. So I decided that, you know what? I pick up things quickly, just like we picked up the streets. And you knew to put that little whatever it was in there. And then you knew that you had to convince people that your product was better than the next man's. You're a genius. Your marketing skills is off the meter. But we use them for all the negative reasons. So I incorporate them same street skills without the fake morals and principles that nobody fucking follows. And I incorporate it into something positive in my life. And this is what it created. or awesome fella. Welcome to On the Lockout, where we love our people, all people, but we keep in mind that our people come first. Gang, yeah, let's get it, baby. Whoa, my dude, you're bugging. Wow. Yo, I promise you. Yo, Blue's looking for you. Check it out, my guy, right? Which, by the way, we got a few phone calls from a few people. If things go the way they're supposed to go down, a lot of people not going to be too happy. I'm a type of dude, I don't talk about things until they are affirmed. You understand what I mean? But there's going to be a lot of people trying to scheme, you heard? They're going to be trying to scheme and find out a way. There's another hallucination, the notion that people speak about other people because they're lit. My dude, is people bugging? Like, lit is doing something with the 20 people that are following you. And I say that respectfully because if you start your own channel, what this is about is if you do that, don't think because you got 10 subscribers that it means nothing. It means a lot. If you got 2 people to follow you on one of the major and biggest platforms in the world, you're on your way to the top. There's levels, and you made it to the level of starting. Most people watch us and don't know us and comment and talk reckless because they feel they can say whatever they want to say behind a computer. I promise you that in real life, the fire and the heat within the devil feels a whole lot different than from behind a computer. Let's get it, baby. Grrrring! Shout out to the whole Brooklyn. Did I mention that I was born and raised in Sunset Park? Oh! Go Sunset, go Sunset, go Sunset. Ah! Yo, they mad though. Yo, it's crazy right now. Yo, so listen, I love all my people, man. We about to do what we do. Where my mods at? You already know. Block. No disrespects over here. We here to show the people something as we show them a good time. For those of you that want to help the channel grow and support the channel, you already know the link is in the description. Go all the way to the bottom, past all them products that are there, and all them products are products that I used, and this is not a sponsored video. Disclaimer. If it was sponsored, I would have to tell you that somebody paid me to advertise their product. Therefore, they didn't. These are products that I buy myself and that I use, right? Let's get to it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Check this out. Product numero uno. Wow, boy, you're crazy. Pop. So, this is all going to get lightened up because we need light, right? We want it to be bright. I'm going to go around with the other camera to show you, right? So now the awesome thing is that this right here, there's another free tip I'm going to give you. I do this on Tech for Rec. So you need to subscribe to Tech for Rec because this will not be happening over here after today all the way back onto Thursday. Again, this is something that we've been doing. Every Thursday, I used to show the people on this channel how to grow online. For those that remember, then you've been around quite a while and you're getting old. So with that being said, Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4, and REK. Subscribe. I see everyone that subscribes. I see the names, and I never forget you, and I carry you in my heart wherever I go. I might start tattooing everybody's name all over my body. That's a lot of tattoo. Now, some of them don't go, though. They subscribe, but they just want to see. They don't do nothing, and it's okay, right? We don't always have it like that in life. But as long as you show compassion towards the next individual that follows, that's all I ask for. So let's take this off, right? Which is a filter to make it darker that way, right? Pop, right? And look at how it looks now, right? It still don't look that bad. It looks pretty cool, right? It was good. I didn't need that filter to make it darker. It just probably looked a little better with the filter. But let's see, on and off. But it's still cool. So I added a filter and changed the coloration, and that worked for me. But check this out. The way I'm showing you all that, the way I'm showing you that is with this. the way you seen a back shot of my front. Pause, right? These lame dudes. Pause. So this actual phone is projecting what's in front of me with an application called Air Android. Air Android, you could send a check later. So everybody go download Air Android. That one's on me. You heard? That's a freebie, a bonus. So you never say we don't tell you what we use over here. We telling you exactly what we use. All you Rikers Island storytellers, you heard? Listen up. Mr. Miyagi's in the building, you heard? He's a show-off. I know. People hated me in the prison in upstate. You can ask anybody, ask Van, people hated me. You can ask the dude that got crowned with me at the same time that he's coming on the show, Papo. He said it the other day. You was a badass. He said it in the live, bro. He straight said it like crazy, right? And shout out to him. He's a good dude. You know that dude is a mailman now? It goes to show what you could do, right? But people disliked me, bro. The way they disliked, and everybody says they disliked the Bloods, because everybody hated the Bloods in 93, 92. I swear to God, even the CEOs, they hated me just as bad. So there's no doodling on them. We were in the same boat. Yeah, literally, because I was on the boat. But let's get to it, because this is not Rikers Island stories. That's just my shit. You heard? Gang, gang. Grrr. But I'm projecting that with Air Android. So sorry for you Apple users and want to be sophisticated. I only deal with Apple, so get an orange next time, because a lot of things don't work for Apple, bro. So we're projecting that with this, and I'll put the link to this mask. I'll put the link to this mask also in the description. No, I won't. This is fire, though. Red, black, with yellow. Tell me I'll be wearing this in the street. So when you see this, you already know. So the link to this whole setup is in the description. The Ulanzi, except the phone, which I'll probably put the phone on Tech for Rec. So the Ulanzi, $20. The tripod by Ubeasley, like $13. And then the mic and the lights that go up here, that's not even $100, and you got a whole thing to vlog and blog like the pros. Yo, what up? Stay still, bro. Yo, my G. Yo, hold up, yo. Yo, I have Jim Jones, everybody. I remember I seen Jim Jones holding one of these, like, facts. And it's always a good thing. It makes you feel like a pro. So it boosts up your ego, I guess, to want to make content. I don't know if ego's the right word, but it makes you feel like, I'm into what I'm into and I'm doing what I'm doing. You get it? So check this out. Yeah, because I'm going to keep it real. You already know Warpath. I broke it. So one of the legs is like, having a hard time. But for $13, my dude, what happened was I was tight. I'm going to keep it real. And something happened. And I came in the room and I went, boom. Finish him. And I took it out on the thing. That's whack, right? I'm a weirdo. Comment weirdo. So I rather did that because somebody else was gonna be finished. So, and the behind me is these lights made by Florex, and it's the lights that I use for my green screen and all that, and I've had them for approximately 2 to 3 years. And I use them occasionally whenever I'm going to use my green screen. But if I put them on right now, the lighting looks sick in here. They 2,000 watts. They have the corn bulbs. They come regular bulbs and corn. I'm going to keep it real with you. Get it with the regular ones. I wasn't feeling the corn. Plus, you grab them. It's easier to start a fire. But now I see they got it with the regular. Corn is real good. And they fluorescing. They're not regular LEDs. Because it throws more light. They throw so much light that in this room is smaller than when I was recording downstairs in our basement, that I had to take out all 3 bulbs and just have one. And I lie to you not. With one bulb is mad light, and there's only one light in here, and it comes with 3. So you can imagine how bright it is. So that's the difference between fluorescing bulbs and LED bulbs. So when you start your podcast or your YouTube channel, a lot of people buy fluorescing because it shoots more light, right? So what happens is this: it shoots more light, so you're able to back up more, or you're able to need less. but it doesn't have a dimmer. So keep that in mind. The only dimmer you have is to take out bows. So you can convert that into a dimmer with like $4 or probably less. I know how to do it. You can look it up. Converting a on and off switch into a dimmer. And you see, unless you just want to buy the whole socket dimmer and spend $100 and something, then that's on you. I like the work, plus while I'm doing it, it's more content. You got to think like that in life. You feel me? Everything and everybody is content. I'm sorry to tell you that, buddy. You're content, you heard? So when you become a content creator, you see things different because everybody's a content creator. So it's time to create. Let's keep it 100, bro. Those are videos you're making. We're here to tell people how you make content. Let's get it, so. So in here, there's one bow. Can you see it? There's only one. These are missing. There's none in here. There's only one bow. There's only one. And these are the corn bows. This is how they look. It's probably too bright. You can see it right there. It got these little yellow things, but it doesn't shoot yellow. It actually shoots white, soft white, cool, you know, so make you look proper. It's not that when people make content, like the individual is trying to look like somebody else, because people that see me in real life, and this is real life, is no different. Well, who I tell you, well, I act crazier in the street. Here I'm calm because there's nobody to front to here. I didn't come on here to front unless somebody gets me mad. You feel me? Then I gotta be like, yo, you're playing, son. Right? So, besides that, it's a teachable moment. Right? When people come to your channel or whatever you're doing, I was talking to Coast TV. Shout out to him. Great dude. So when you go do business with somebody, just make sure that that gets cleared out the way first. And Coast is an official dude with it. So I work with a lot of people, whether it be tech, whether it be audio, and provide a service. So you want to make sure that if you start off doing your show, the fastest way to grow your online show on YouTube or any other platform is provide a service. If people don't know why they're coming to you, or sometimes, or what you shoot sometimes, that they leave feeling satisfied as if they gained something from your channel, then why should they come back? Like me, I'm the type of individual that if I see that the dude or whoever I'm watching never does anything to give me a different experience on his channels, I don't tune into that. Because I feel like you're playing me. It's always the same thing. The scenery is the same. For that, I go to the block. Because where you at, it looks like the block. And some people feel like that's more real, that's thorough. No, that's crazy. Because he's not trying to get nowhere. So, I don't know. It's just for me. For me, it works for me. I know what it is to make content. I know what it is to reach a broader audience, and I know where I'm trying to get, right? And I will want that for you too if you're trying to make content. But with all that being said, and all these things that I could show you today, and that I am gonna show you, right? If you ever wanted to start a podcast or a YouTube channel or whatever you want to do, a radio show, a DJ, whatever you want to do, my guy, right? Let me move this down because it's a little, I'm short, but I'm feeling super shorter. Like if I'm gaming right now, hold on. So that didn't change shit, boy. So anyway, out of all the things that I'm going to show you today, one of the things that I could really tell you that I've always said on this channel and that I always told people is that when people cry about a job and things to do, it may not be what you want to do, but it may be what you can do. And sometimes that's just your destiny. And whatever your higher power is, he puts you in certain situations where you found alone in a room or found alone in your car. And the only thing that's reachable to you is a phone. And it's always going to be reachable to you, because without a phone in this world, you really can't do nothing, right? Is that how you feel? A lot of us feel that way. You can't contact nobody. It's the same thing on Rikers Island. So they put your business, they put career, they put family, they put food, they put money, they put all that together. Life. Summed it up and put in the palm of your hand. Your career, what you've been looking for you to blossom, and some of us think that money is going to change the world. Well, look at that ugly face right there, right? And here goes all the money and all the success that you ever could acquire in your life. In a little square right here, if you want to call it that. They put your dream job in the palm of your hands. So if I told you that you needed all this bullshit that's in front of me or that's behind me, I'll be lying to you. And I'm not in the business of lying. This is all you need. This is it. Nowadays, the phones have one of the best cameras and processors you could probably find on any device. Hey, if I sat here and lied to you and said that I think that the cameras that I have, even a $700 camera that's behind me somewhere in one of those things I don't even use, I used it like twice. It's for conference calls. It's for anything. It's a camera, but it has the phone thing so you could pick up. I could have used that for my phone calls. But for some reason, while people think it's good, I analyze it and I look into it real good and I'll be like, the camera is not all that like these dudes put it out to say. You know why? Because it's not about your camera. It's the lighting. Lighting is the most important thing on any show. You can ask any dude that's into tech, what's more important, your audio or your lighting? And if he says audio, it's because he spent thousands on his microphone and he's trying to flex. But technically, deep down inside, he knows he's full of shit. The most important thing that will ever happen with content creation or making videos and even making movies is the lighting. The focus of attention should always be the center. That should be you. You should be standing out from the rest of the objects in the room. That's why most of the time, I try to keep my back a little blurry. Right now, I didn't do it because it was a quick thing, bro. But I understand that I don't need a top-notch camera in front of me. In fact, right now, I am recording with a Logitech C920, a camera that's been out for over 11 years. Until today, there haven't been a camera or a webcam for content creation, streaming, or making online videos that could compare to it or that could beat it. And they've tried. They've come out with Logitech Pro, Elgato, whatever, or this. And find out. Look up Logitech C920 on YouTube. And then tell me how many videos you see of it. And how many content creators use it. But be like this. They don't tell nobody until you see their setup. Now, the one that I have, they don't make it no more. Because the partners broke up from Sony. And it's the dual car, whatever. So the lens is probably a little stronger, but the one they selling right now is still the same Logitech, still the same people, and it's only about $60 on Amazon. The link is in the description. There's not a camera that could outbeat it. It goes with the lighting. It goes with your whatever graphics you're using, really. You don't use the internal microphone, so you shut that off. You make sure you go to your device settings, boom, and you shut off the microphone on that. You never want to use that mic. I mean, never. No. Never. You rather use headphones with a little mic, which leads me to this. Some of my videos that got the most views ever in my life, not on the Lockout, on other channels I had, on other podcast episodes, audio. I was using a phone cheaper than this one because the years were different. I had just came out of prison and I didn't know what I was doing. In fact, one of the videos I made like that was when BENFEI spoke to me in Jamaica, Queens on Hillside. BENFEI from the Supreme Team. and wanted me to host a podcast. I said that story. To check it out, it's at the bottom. All you gotta do is type in tribute to BENFEI, and you're gonna see his big face and my big cara de papa there too. Shout out to him with all respects. So I used the phone, an Obama phone from the welfare. Yeah, facts. And I was getting the Wi-Fi from the corner in Brooklyn on 5th Avenue, 3rd Avenue, Sunset Park at times, to Jamaica Avenue, to the Bronx, everywhere. It was getting out of control. And it came a point where I saw myself selling crack, selling weed, doing dirt again, a lot of it. And I said, damn. Then I got a mic, bang. And this is the mic that I got. And the audio on this is awesome. I'll put the link in the description to this too. These right here are skull candies, right? The red and black ones, of course. Nah. If they had the yellow and black ones, I would get, I would get those. If they had the red and yellow, red. So anyway, these are skull candies, and they cost me about $12, right? So if you want to talk about pricing and what you really need and what's going to work, I make content with this as a microphone. Not even this as a phone. I spend it nothing. I got the phone for free in the welfare clinic and spent $12 on these. And the time that I bought these, I bought them with my EBT card. It don't get no ghettoer and gangster than that, bro. I went in the store. I wanted them. I knew the dude behind the counter was a sleazeball that sell Bounty toilet paper with food stamps and sell you loose cigarettes with food stamps, right? The world knows that. And I say, yo, how much are those? $12. You take EBT for those? Hey, it's hot food. Let me get that, but I'm gonna charge you $13. You know how they do? They got, go ahead, B, go ahead. So I got these. You could get the gummies, whatever, as long as it shoots a mic. But this mic works wonders. Boom. And I paired it up with my Obama phone. And when I needed a good connection, I stood in the corner. And those videos, you can see some of them here in the bottom, all the way in my live streams. 5, 6, 7 in the morning, making content with this. So, now that we got that over with on you really need nothing but yourself and a little dedication, motivation, and inspiration for the entire nation. Whoa, you crazy, son. So check it out, right? Let's get to it. But first, a word from our sponsor, Butello. What better than that, bro? You get to learn some tech shit and you get to laugh a little if you have a sense of humor. If you don't and you're just sitting there like, yo, this dude is corny, son, you a hater. How could you hate at a dude that while he talks to you, he's showing you something that you can get that could help you or maybe somebody you know? It's knowledge. The only knowledge you need in the world is not gang knowledge. It's not street knowledge. In fact, that's not going to work to do nothing for you. Nothing at all. It's just going to get you a lot of time, a lot of cases, indictments. But this here could change your life. Don't listen to these other dudes that make content that be lying saying you need 1 million views to get $1,000. That was his story because nobody was tuning in. Facts. Everybody's story is different. If you had them 10,000 views, you could have had $10,000. Facts. His 10,000 views got him $100 because that's how the people watching him was moving. Don't let them lie to you because they don't want you to know the truth because you're somebody else that they feel is going to take up space on the biggest platform in the world. Do you know that 2.6 billion people tune into YouTube on the daily basis? How could you lose? All you need is some dedication. Let's get to it though. So we're going to start off with this. This immaculate camera that's going to show us around and show us a lot of things. Right? You already know what that was. All right, we still here? Let's make sure we still here. We still motivated. Okay, we still here. So now, on a video on Tech for Rec, I'm gonna show you everything that's in here. In that PC. I already know what's happening. Don't worry, guys. I got you covered. I'm gonna show you everything that's in that PC in a video on Tech for Rec, right? But right now we're gonna go over these things right here. So this mixer right here is what I use. The audio might change because I gotta talk loud for you to hear me. This mixer right here is what I use for my content creation. And it's a Behringer mixer. So the audio you're hearing is going through this mixer. The mixer's in the link. Now, Behringer is known as a company that some may say, if you don't want to spend that much money, get a Behringer, right? Now, Behringer is not Sony. You know, the brand that makes the Jeeps on the island. What is it? XPG, some shit like that, right? Whatever it is. So look at it like this is that. And another one besides this one will be Sony. And everybody thinks Sony is the better of the two because that's what they got used to buying. Or look at it like a pair of sneakers, Jordan and Pumas. Someone else today will buy Jordans, and I have Jordans and Pumas, and I like them both because I think Pumas do the same job. I think people are paying for the name. And this is Behringer. Is exactly what's happening here. It does the same job. The name is different. And it's an awesome product. I had this for approximately 3 years, maybe 4. I just started using the cabling for the dual PC stream setup. Dual PC is just you streaming on 2 computers, not 2 monitors, 2 computers. That's one of my PCs. And in the bottom over here, I had to put this bad boy because I needed it closer. And those cables, you see all those spaghettis? That could never be like that. The reason that's there is because I fixed this and hit all the cables under here with cable management. But we still got to get to that because I'm waiting for the other table. So there's no sense in fixing those cables, stuffing them somewhere perfectly. And that's not where the computers are going to be. That computer is going to be on the wall with this one. I need my computers up high, not on the floor. So that's why I haven't fixed that there yet. But we working on it little by little. Now, I showed you that before. So anyway, the monitors are in the link in the description also. They buy AOC. Now, I said it before. I paid $300 for this one. I saw that one on sale for $169 and I ran and got it. The link is in the description. 24-inch. Awesome RGB sRGB is the great coloration you're going to need for content creation, gaming, office work. They the same things, just on steroids. So, now, this over here, you see these things over here? I didn't put the link in the description, but you see that? You see this metal? The arms? That's what's holding the 2 monitors up, made by Wally. Now, Wally, I paid about $70 for those. Now, the arrows or the Arrow G's or whatever, they $300. Those are a bang for your buck. I didn't put the link in the description to those, but I'll go get it after this, and I'll put the link also in the description of this video. And on Tech for Rec, tomorrow, the video goes up, my dream studio setup, and there's going to be more things in there and more things that you're not seeing today. So back to the mixer. So that you're going to need if you want it to float like this. If you want your monitors to be up in the air, and for dual PC streaming, what we do is like normally I will have both PCs on and be streaming there, right? And instead of seeing the chat here where you guys are at right here, right? Instead of seeing the chat here on this one computer, it will be on that one. So you don't got to keep switching back and forth, and it puts less stress on your PC when you're using 2. Especially for gaming and things like that. For this just YouTube, you don't need a dual PC setup. If you're just streaming to YouTube and it's just you and you're not showing videos or doing anything else, it's gonna work. And that's all you need. So that's why I'm on one computer right now. The bottom one is on, but it's only because I needed this monitor to be on, because I have it extended with that. So let's move on, right? Then we got this that I customized. That's the Warmier K61 Phoenix Edition, right? XVX Phoenix Edition. It don't come this color. It comes in red and black. But what I did was I bought the pudding keycaps in yellow, and I took them out and customized them myself. So I made it red and yellow, right? This goes here. I'm going to cut it. And with the adhesive, it had a thing in the back. This is actually what you use to put on those crocodile shoes, whatever they are, those slippers that I never wore in my life and never will. So that's going to be right there because it's something I wanted to do for my keyboard setup, my customizable keyboard, and I customized it like that. That's my flow. A lot of content creators customize their keyboard a certain way, but I'm going to get into the whole thing of customizing more keyboards. In fact, right now at this present time, I have 5 because I also got a MSI brand new one from the Bloods when they told me to pick up the PC and the PC parts in Brooklyn. Facts. Shout out to them. Shout out to NS. You already know. So with that being said, we got that, right? The microphone and the boom arm and my Audio Technica headphones are in the description also. The boom arm was $12.99. The microphone is $100, but they're in the same spot. I put even this table, the link is in the description. The chair, the link is in the description. The table's on sale right now. I think $130. When I bought it, I paid $300. I promise you. The chair, I paid $180, I think, and it's on sale right now for $100, bro. $100. So this mouse is one of the top mouses that all content creators and gamers use. The link is on Tech for Rec to this mouse. And this is the holder, the grip holder for the mouse. If you're into gaming, because you may want to make all type of content, right? People make over $40 million a year gaming. This is a fact. So not just one person, thousands of people make millions every 30 days gaming. So now you never want this string to be touching the floor. So the best way to do it is to get one of these and it holds. Now a lot of people get the Razor one. It's like some of them are even 40, 20, it's 40 and up for the super brand ones. This is made by Hotline and I paid $12 and it's red. It was the one I was looking for. I wish this was yellow, but it works fine. It does the same thing. Awesome. And it looks good. It goes with my setup. Boom. The lights back there are Govee lights. The link is on Tech for Rec. You can just look for it in the videos. Is there. You got to sub to Tech for Rec. It's going to be lit. These speakers back there that are all black. I had these put away for years. And I finally started using them here. I'm into knobs. Call me old school. They have sliders. They have this in sliders. I like the older ones with the knobs. And it gives you more control of your audio and what you're doing. When both PCs are on during your show or your live stream, right? Because you're doing a lot of things. You can tune in to your PC that's streaming and your PC where you're working on with the channels and the cabling. I show how to do all that and how to set it up on Tech for Rec, and starting tomorrow is a whole lot of more content there. So the microphone, and I have the link to the microphone I used before this in the description here too, and it's only $18 right now, and it's the mic I was using on this show for years. In fact, there's times I miss that golden black mic, and I think it even sounds better than this one. And this one is on sale right now for $100, and it's top of the line Rode. They use it on Kitchen Talk, academics. Everybody has a Rode. Everybody has a Rode. And I think that the Behringer that cost $20 was working better. It's never about the microphone. It's about this. Now, you see that in front of me? That is OBS Studio. So you see where you go to mic here, for all of you guys that want to shut your mic down and make the noise go away. And somebody told me I want my mic to sound like yours, because at certain times it sounds real good, and certain times when I don't check it, something disconnects and you hear like a fish tank in it, and I hate that. So I delete the video. If you ever see videos of mine's there and it sounds like an earthquake behind it, let me know. I delete that. I don't care how many views it got, how much watch time, how much money. I'm not into that. I'm into giving my people a good experience. And the last thing I want to do is break your ears. Nah, some people I want to break their ears, but not yours. But check this out. You go over here where it says filter, right? You right click on this setting thing. You go to filters and you go right here, and it's going to say noise gate, limiter, noise suppression. Gain is off because I use the gain from my mixer, but you can add more, and compressor, and you add those. And normally the settings that it lands for you, if you download the wizard with OBS, it'll put it in the right position. If it don't, you just move them or look up videos. And I made videos like that. You might run into one of mine on my tech channel where it says OBS audio filters, and it'll pop up and you see my big head explaining the whole thing to you. Facts. So that's why these microphones sound so good after that. It's not the mic, bro. I could plug in a Lavalier mic. Those Lavalier mics are the microphones that you take and you pinch right here on your shirt, which I got one. Bro, I got 13 mics and I only use this one right now. But I use the other ones, like different content that you don't see me, like the audio. Once in a while, the Lavalier, I use it. It's got a super long cable and it's only $20. But that one is a good one. It's hard to find. So it's by Fantasy or something like that. I'm going to make a video on it this week anyway. You're going to see all that, but you got to sub to Tech for Rec in order to get that. You feel me? If people hit me and they need a little help or a tip here and there, and it's nothing major where we gotta exchange like donations, like in a good way, right? Because nothing is free. I'm not gonna sit there and teach you the whole thing for hours. It don't work that way. People pay these other dudes thousands of dollars, so nobody's gonna do that. Whoever told you they do that, they lying, or they super lonely and you're paying them anyways in a different way, right? So I'll get to that with you on the one-on-one basis, but you're going to see a lot of things that normally people wouldn't tell you. So when you want to use your phone, right, this phone, one of the apps that you want to use to connect your phone and put a microphone like this big mic and that mixer into this phone, because you could do that with a cable, right? Now there's TRS and there's RS, vice versa, all them S's and T's. So you get the one that goes in here with a mic and headphones, you know, it has the 3 lines. You want the one with 2 lines. And this one costs $1 and change in the 99-cent store. And I use it for a lot of things. It only has 2 lines if you see it. So you plug that into the mixer with your phone. And now the only thing with these Android and Apple devices is that they don't take microphones, their camera. You can't put an external microphone. You have to use their internal mic. So in order to change that, there's an application that I'm using right now. All my videos that I record on a phone, and 90% of my videos are edited and recorded on a phone. Don't get it twisted. Facts. The application in the Play Store is called Open Camera. It changes, you could change your camera. If your phone's camera is whack, it's always whack. Not the camera, but the settings, what you could really change. Open Camera is gonna change your world in content recording. Facts. You can plug any mic to it. You can choose external, internal, and you put default or when available. So it could use both mics, but when available, it'll use the external. So you put that in the settings. You definitely want to stop autofocus in everything you do. That shit about autofocus coming back and forth that you see these dudes using, and every time they talking, is like, that shit is whack. Stupid. Do not have autofocus on, bro, where you gotta be like, chill, bro, because this camera and the focusing on me. Nobody wants to be seeing that shit, bro. Shut that shit off. Facts. Autofocus. What? Don't turn that on. That's corny. You're just trying to let people know that you have that feature, autofocus, or you have an iPhone or a good Android, whatever. That shit is corny, bro. Obamas are coming with autofocus. It is annoying, super annoying, and somebody needs to tell you. So anyway, you want to use open camera, bro. I promise you. And you want to get a mixer. So now what I did, and the best type of microphones to use is XLR. The yellow cabling on this mic, the color, people say that the cables have a lot to do with the audio, and it does. But let me show you how much it does, right? I got an XLR cable that costs over $50. Guess where it's at? Right in the closet, in a bag, stashed to probably never be used again. I have 4 of them. Facts. Top of the line. Because some of them, my man got from where he works at, where they do shows and rapping and all that in a big hotel that was popping. And he yapped that, right? And shout out to my guy that say it's not yap, it's yag or whatever. Bro, it's yap. That's why you say yank, or he put is yank or something like that. That's what you say. That's what you think it is. I'm telling you what it is, and what it was is yap. Yo, who yapped them? You sound crazy. Who yapped them? Whatever. Where you from, bro? The West Coast? So anyway, who sent you, whack? So anyway, the Behringer, they have a lot of them that are $30 and change. In fact, I put one in the description for $39, I think. And it does the same as a smaller one. That's all you need, and you lit. The reason I got this one was so if I'm ever going to record with other people on my show, I thought about this a long time ago, was I could add, it has more plugins for 4 microphones, or even up to, I think it's 12 channel. Yeah, or 8 or 12. So I did that. Not that they would ever be coming to my studio in-house, but I could take my thing with me. You understand? In a book bag, pop, and put it all together, and yo, let's get it. You heard? Because once you fast like that, you'll be able to connect things quickly. So with that being said, that's the Behringer. I told you the lights are there. All this, the link is in the description. That ring light that's behind me is the lighting that I use now. I'll make a video for that on Tech for Rec. That's $75 because of the brand and because it works. You feel me? They send it to me in pink. I never worried about sending it back because, in fact, they didn't even have what they said was out of stock, the regular color, black or whatever. And I was like, it doesn't matter. Pink is cool. I need the light, not the back of it, right? And you wear pink clothing, Cameron, right? Why would you worry about that? So colors is always good. Colors bring happiness. They make you happy, right? You ever went to the Why Me pins? In certain places, they were pink or different colors, right? So this chair, nah, bro, you capping. They wasn't pink yet because you just went to one spot, homie. So anyway, this chair right now is $99. Is the chair I've been using. The only thing I did different is because I like to be comfortable and I know that you could catch hemorrhoids. Is that I sometimes use this. Not because I'm little, but because there's a cushion from the hospital and it has a circle in it. It has a space in it, right? And I could take a shit. Nah, I'm only kidding. And it's good for you, right? So this, I'm going to put the link to this also, but it's in a video over there on Tech for Rec. This is the thing that makes the moon and the sky projector that shoots all them hot colors you see on some of my stuff. And again, they got one that costs $300, $400. That one is $20-something, if I'm not mistaken, when I bought it. People were buying it and they were selling that same one for $300. So it's a business that you could get into also. I never did it because I don't like to get over on my own people that watch me. I just buy the stuff, a bang for your buck, and show you. And that's what our channel is about. How you can get things for your podcast to start your show and not spend your money on things that are unnecessary to spend money on so you could buy other things. So now you see this mixer, they got one that I want that's called a Go XLR. Now the only reason I'm gonna buy the Go XLR again is because I make content on tech stuff on our tech channels and on our audio podcast tech channels. So I buying it to do the review on it, right? And at the same time, I use it and do the comparison of the Behringer and the Go XLR and which one I like better. That's gonna be a hell of a video because I'm comparing something that was $294 and today is $109, right? And I'm comparing it to a Go XLR that's $600. I might get the Rode, it's still $600, or I might get the Go XLR, it's still $600. But they got a Go XLR Mini. The only thing with the Go XLR Mini is what all content creators, streamers, and everyone is using. You could change the colors. It has LED, RGBs. You can make it yellow and black. You can make it red and black. That's why people mostly buy it, because of the colors, and it's cute. And this is like, looks like a real DJ shit, right? But this is what I want. You want to look and be like a pro. That other colorful stuff is all good, but it's not needed. And it does the same thing. The Go XLR, you probably need less cables. It's more discreet. The cables go in the back. It takes like 2 cables instead of all these, but I'm good. I like to see all the cables, and I hide my cables with cable management. People don't like to work. That's what it is. But I'm going to get it. I'm definitely going to get it because there's a goal that I have set. Like, get that to show the people that they don't really need that, because I'm going to do the comparison. So I'll buy the things and try them for you so that you don't have to, right? And that's what I do with my money. When anyone help us grow on the channel, I take care of my business as a grown man, and then I dedicate the rest of my money into content creation stuff to show you how to tech and to make your show like the pros. This comes already with a big mouse pad. This carbon fiber stuff in the bottom is awesome. It has a good design. It don't come with the lights. I added these lights. What I did was I bought bullshit lights in the 99-cent store, but they weren't 99 cents. They were $20, and I thought they were as good as those Govee lights. Like, I didn't know much about lights back then, and I saved them for like a year later, and I cut them, pop, and made them this size where it just fit the front, and then I put the Govees in the back. And the Govees you could change up on your phone with an app, and I showed you guys the other day. But you go to your phone, pop, right? You go to your phone, you swipe. Now your phone might not have a lion with a yellow and black crown on it like mine's, but it might have, right? Mine's, we all different. Yours might have a pit bull, right? So you go to your phone and you download the Govee Home app and you press it, pop, right? And you make sure that your Bluetooth is on. And you connect them. I think my Bluetooth is on. You see it connecting? If you can see it there, it's connecting. And it connected already. And I made myself, you can make your own colors. You see the yellow. You can't see the yellow because the brightness is up, but you see the red, right? And I go to the bottom, and these are my setups that I have. I made those scenes myself. So you're going to see it change as I press on one. I'm going to press on the purple. So now that's purple, but one corner is blue. If you see it a little bit back there, it's like a different purplish. Now I turn it to green whenever my Popo dudes come by. I'll be like, Popo, what up, baby? Shout out to everybody. Love you. Thank you for the support to my real Dominicans. And then I have, that one is more red. But you can also go over here and go to scenes, and it has its own scenes, right? And then you just press on whatever scene. You can't see them right now because they're too bright, but this one is called Sunset, Frost, and it has a whole bunch of different ones, whichever ones you want to put on. And while you're streaming, people like to see something else besides just your big cara de papa, right? That's big potato head in Spanish, I guess. That's what they told us when we were small, right? If they would have told you was a bean, you would have been a bean. So it has a lot of awesome things itself. Some of them are real corny, but some of them are cool. I like the DIYs. And I could also set it up so whenever I talk, it talks with the beat of the mic. This one is fire. That's literally the name of it. I like that one at times. It has a whole lot more, bro. You know, so depending on, these are Govies. Govies is definitely the best one that you're going to get. Believe that. Don't let nobody else lie to you. So this is the music one. So you're going to see when I probably talk, it's going to go differently. All right, so right here has a button where it says ink sync from your mic or whatever. So I just ink synced them. Now it's gonna let me use it on my phone, and you're gonna see every time I talk it blinks. Facts. You see it? In fact, I'm gonna be real with you because I don't lie. This is the first time I use that on the mic here, because I usually connect it over here. In the bottom of here is the power strip to it. Anyway, it's under my desk, and I press on it, and it has 3 buttons that come with the Govee light. It's like an adapter, and the adapter has 3 buttons, and I press it to mic. I never use it connected from my phone to mic, but it has a little mic button there, so it could work off the mic from your phone. I usually have it connected from the mic to my PC, but that's awesome too. Look, and it even has mic indicators. That's cool. So every time you talk, they go up. I don't know, you see them there? There you see it. Yo, what up? Yo, so that's the Govee Home app on Android. You buy any Govee lights. The Govee lights on Tech for Rec. The link is in the description on Tech for Rec. If you're lazy like that, I'm going to put them on the description to this video once we all get off. Approximately 20 minutes later, it'll be in the description. You just got to scroll down because there's a lot of products there. So right here, you could change. That's music. And I don't know the scenes. Okay. Auto color. Dynamic. So let's see. Okay. So calm. I guess. Oh, those are the 3 that it does for right now. I don't know if you can add your own. It has a switch for sensitivity. The sensitivity is high right now, so if we lower it, okay, the sensitivity is less, I guess, on the color. Or the mic. Yeah, on the mic, I guess. So once that's on, I don't know if it does it for everything. Nah, it switches up. It don't do it for everything. The difference between that one and connecting it myself to when I press in the bottom over there is that it does it for everything. For whatever color I have on, it'll be moving up and down like this. Here, you have to actually add the color. It's auto. Let's shut off auto. So now you can add the color. I took it off. Now you can add the color. So you can add your own colors. You can. You can. Definitely can. You definitely can. Look. Purple. You see? So you can make your own scenes. I didn't even know that. So we all learning something new right here, because I actually never turned this mic on for it to work with the mic on my phone, because I never use my phone mic unless I'm posting on Instagram, and I post on my Instagram stories every morning, like hours of content, bro. There be mad people tuned in over there watching. Thanks a lot for everybody. All the support on my Instagram stories is content that you would never see on YouTube. You would never see nowhere else. Sometimes I spill my guts over there. And on my stories here on YouTube, all you got to do is press the profile pic. Facts. So there's a lot of things going on you don't know about, like On The Lockout on Facebook, On The Lockout on Twitch. Warpath NYC is where I be at, gaming and talking a whole lot of crap. You can go over there and always catch me talking a lot of shit. I'm a shit talker. But there's a lot of difference between talking and people that can actually back up what they saying, whether it be in any form of fashion. Facts. Don't get the tech confused, boo boo. You getting colorful on me, baby. Switch that up. So yeah. So look at that one. That was a muscle bound. Why they put a muscle for that one, bro? Facts. It has a muscle, bro. That's not built like that. I would think if it has a muscle, like that one's gonna be fire, you heard? It's not that fire, bro. But, oh, it's still connected to the mic. Okay, so, all right, we got that figured out. It's still connected to the mic, bro. That's crazy. Okay, so now we doing big things. Okay, drummer boy. So we got how that works, right? I think it's a cool feature to have, something cool to have in your setup. That was smart of me. I put it behind my desk, and I figured it out, and I put it there, and I think it's an awesome thing. So now I want to shut that off, and I want to go back to what I had, to the red and yellow, red and yellow. What's up, bro? You trying to play me? We got to go over here to the scenes, to my scenes. And I think my scenes now are going to be, oh no, this is their scenes. Come on, bro. That's mine right there. Okay, so mine didn't stay with the audio good. We don't need that right now. So this is how it looks. So it's called, the application in the Play Store is called Govee Home. It's Govee Home. And these are Govee lights. They're the brightest and most awesome lights that I know of. And look them up. You're going to see millions of videos on them. And you may run into a lot of my videos. I make a lot of Govee light videos. I have a lot of lights. So if you just want a round, big lighting set, I'm gonna make a video with that tomorrow. This one costs $175, I think. It's probably on sale now for like $140. I'm gonna show it to you right now. It's in another place. Hopefully this will stay tuned in. This is, let's see how far this reaches. I'm going to another 3 rooms down, like 2 kitchen, right? So let's see if it stays connected. This is the Air Android to your phone. And my PC on and streaming. Look at how they look back here. That's dumb on this thing. It looks hot, even like that. So that one, I think it was 140 something or 175. I don't know if you guys were able to see it still. Maybe you could tell me in the comments. But bottom line is everything that's here is going to be in the link in the description. I don't know if you guys were able to see it. So I'm just showing you guys, bro, because I want everybody to know what to get and what to do and what works. So you don't got to spend your money. I did that for you. You feel me? And I knew what I was doing. I said, I'm going to invest in my career so that I could tell my people, don't buy this and don't buy that because they robbing you. And they've been robbing us for years. This is what works. The only reason you see those fans turning yellow and red, the only reason I went all out on those fans was because I had the money. So you don't need to buy those. I paid for 3 of them, $300. So I spent $1,000 on fans. I still got extra fans because I knew I was going to make other PC builds. So I didn't care if I had extra. You feel me? Because I knew that's what I was into, hard body. The motherboard and all that, I'm going to put everything that's in this PC. I'm going to make a video for it tomorrow so you can get the same PC. Because that's all you need for gaming, streaming on one PC. I've been streaming, gaming, and everything on that one PC. And we're going to do the math on how much it comes out to today. Not when I paid double for stuff. Because I paid you could get 3 of those Corsair. They're the top of the line fans. The most expensive and the best fans that you could find. People are going to tell you Corsair. Facts. This is their logo. Because this goes there. You see where that's at? If I want to make it white. That one's black. And I had the intention to change it to the white one But I was being lazy and I said I might as well wait till when I'm going to clean out the PC again, because I always clean them, and then change this with the thermal paste. The graphics card that's in there, I have a few graphics card. That graphics card I got from the Bloods. They gave it to me. That was NS. Remember when I said the Bloods told me to go to the Brooklyn and pick stuff up? That's what my guy gave me. One of the top of the line graphics cards. And it works till today. That's a GeForce RTX. Although I have my own graphics cards, like he said, I know you put it to good use, boy. And I did. I took it personal, and that is in my personal build. And I never thought I'll change my other graphics card. I miss it, but it's put away. It's sleeping in the other room. And that little guy right there, that's me screaming out, hey, every time one of you guys opens up a podcast or a channel. That's how happy I get for you. I scream like that, and I put on my yellow shirt and do my hair for the occasion. I promise you. So one of the worst things that there is a person that's jealous of another person doing great things for themselves. So this wire that's here, the XLR cable, remember I'll bring you back to that they was talking about an expensive one is the best one. This one is only $7.99, bro. Facts, I paid for it. For the color. And it works just like the $100 one, bro. In fact, I put the other one away. There's no difference because it's what you do to the audio after that. This mouse pad, it has color lights. I paid $20, $17 for it. I'll put it on Tech for Rec also. It already is. There's a video on Tech for Rec with it. All you gotta do is look for it. Extended mouse pad. I have a few of them, but this is the one I like most of the time. And you come over here, and what I did, I connected it to this dock, so everything is not connected to my PC. If I press here, this shuts off all the lights. I pressed it back on. So then I come over here, and you press on the button, and it changes colors. So this is the thing about colors. You see that? Now it has no color. It's not that you into RGB and you RGB'd out or you colored out, right? And you like lighting and all that and colors. Bro, if you only need to pay $10 more or $5 more to have the option of having them on or off, I want the option. And when you go sell your PC, because a lot of us, this is like Jordans, the value may go up or down. There's people dying for this graphics card right now. You can't, it's hard to get a graphics card, right? Especially a GeForce, no matter which one it is. But there's people that this is the one they missing in their collection. Tech dudes. Facts. And this right here is a bang for your buck. I'm going to show you exactly what I bought on Tech for Rec, what's in that computer, and it works for everything. You don't need another PC. You see how this, I'm using this keyboard and another mouse for the dual PC streaming? This week, I'm buying something that only costs a few dollars, and you connect a little device via USB, and you only need one keyboard and one mouse, and it'll do everything for both. You understand? So I don't have to have it like that. But I like to have the option because I'm doing a whole different side setup on another computer for this room. So it's going to be like 3 or 4 computers on at the same, not the same time, but that you could use in here. You feel me? So this also has RGB, and I like to have the option. So this is the Warmier K61 60% keyboard, which means the media switches are missing, like up, down, whatever, right? But I also have the big one. I have the one that comes to this mouse, to the MSI. MSI is top of the line, and I have the keyboard for it in a box, brand new, because I got this mouse brand new, with the keyboard brand new, and this mouse pad with the sky on it as a secret gift from the Blood dudes. I told him, damn, bro, I always wanted to buy one of those mouse pads, and he had one. Mind you, these Bloods don't know me, like literally from the street. Facts. They know me from on the lockout. They heard about me in Brooklyn, and they told me, like, yo, bro, I spoke to dudes. Dude said, you's official. Like, in real time, you a different type of dude. And, like, you are who you say you are. You think they're going to call me to give me thousands of dollars worth of PCs? that graphics card that they gave me right now, I could sell it for easy, to get a quick few $100, I could get $800 for it right now. Definitely $5, that's a giveaway. Yeah, give me $500. Hey, bro, thirsty, facts. And everything else in the computer. So check this out. These fans that are here, the only reason they pink is because I gotta change a 4-pin connector that it didn't come with. Oh no, it came with it, but I added some of those fans in the PC and some of my own stuff, right? Those fans, the Bloods gave them to me. I'm not Blood, but they gave them to me, right? And those fans at the store, for all 3 of them, with the remote control, not even $40. And I went and spent it over $900 on Corsair for the name. And these fans throw way more cooler air. They keep your PC cooler. You put your hand in there, they cold as fuck. Facts. Now, I went and bought other stuff to put in there and all that, but the majority of the stuff in that build, even the RAM sticks that they gave me, each RAM stick costs $100. You know how I know? Because I know about PC parts. And that those RAM sticks that you see there, those 2 sticks that are red and yellow, because I made them that way with the software, I could change the color. They cost $100 for both. I'm going to put those on Tech for Rec. One thing, every time you buy a product, keep your boxes, because you lose the warranty. I lost the warranty on those. No, I didn't, because it says if you remove the sticker, and I got the stickers in the box, so it's all cool. I never send shit back anyway, but you want to do that? Why let them get over like that, right? So those RAM sticks right there cost $90, right? On sale when COVID was out. For $10 more, I could have got the Corsair, but you can only get one. And in order to do dual monitor, dual channel. Remember, there's dual PC streaming and there's dual channel. Instead of your PC running on one channel, it's gonna run slow, whack. So if it has 4 slots, you put it in the first one, skip the second one, and then another one, the other one. So it's running on 8 and 8. If that's what you have, you always want to have 16 gigs of RAM. Whoever says I'm wrong, you could beg to differ in the comments. I'm normally never wrong about the tech stuff because I never talk about nothing unless I'm 100 or 98% sure about it. Nothing. Facts. When it comes to this. So the ones that I wanted there, the Corsair, only because their RGB looks better in the Corsair. And I could show you right now. That's the RGB in those, right? And it's my camera too. Look what I'm using, bro. So the coloration looks crazy because of the app. I don't have it fixed up and the lighting. So look at the one in here. So I like the one in the bottom. These are Corsair, top of the line. And these are the other ones that are still cool though. You might like the ones in the top, they thicker. Now if the ones in the top were made with the same lighting, Corsair has one of the best LED lighting, bro. Because they use some other stuff. I forgot what it's called, but whatever. That's another thing, right? So I'm gonna put the link to the Corsair and all that on Tech for Rec. If you want to get Corsair RAM, you can always switch your RAM. I also got cheap RAM, like 4 gig RAM, like $5 RAM. They throw it in your PC and give it to you. So they don't even tell you what kind of RAM is in your PC. They sell you a pre-built. If you don't know about computers, don't go buy a pre-built. They rob you, bro. They'll charge you $3,000-$4,000 for a computer, and the only good thing in it is the graphics card and the processor, if that. The 2 best processors that are out, and I think the only ones that I know about that are good, is Intel and AMD. So now what I have in here is AMD. in my main PC. In the streaming PC, what I stream with during my games and all that, it has an Intel, right? And it comes with integrated graphics. So I didn't even need to really have a graphics card in there. I had one before. I took it out and put it away. There's no need in getting it hot, and it's not really being used. So, and here's the AMD, and that's what they give you right now, bro, for a few $1,000s. Meanwhile, I could have built your whole PC with less than $1,000, but you paid $2 or $3 extra thousand. I always say the one that got a good deal was DVS, because when he told me while it wasn't his PC, DVS is the guy that was on our show. There's the he looks like a white dude, right? The dude that was king or whatever, right? I just don't like repeating the story. That's his story, but you know what I mean. He's on the show, DVS, because the graphics card that he has alone will cost you like almost $2,000, and he got the whole PC for it. You feel me? And he hit me up like, yo, bro, I'm at the store. Like, what should I get? I said this before. But by the time I hit him, he already had got it. So he was doing pretty well. He was watching. He knew what he was doing. Because when he told me the graphics card he got, I'm like, shit, I want that one. He lucked out. Now they got up to 3090 graphics cards. But they super powerful. It holds like 500 and something watts when you do the testing on it. And in order for your graphics card to be pushing holding 500 and something watts, your power supply in the bottom in there needs to be over 1,000. My power supply in this PC is 750, made by Corsair. So my main PC, I wanted most of the stuff that was needed to be good to be top of the line, Corsair or whatever. So I did. There's a lot of stuff in here. Most of the stuff in here is top of the line, but it's not of this year. It's stuff that people was buying maybe 2 years ago, but people are still buying it this year. You get it? Like, one of the most sold motherboards is that motherboard. You can look it up. It has Wi-Fi card in it. That antenna that's up there is for Wi-Fi, and I don't use Wi-Fi in it, but I have the option. You see my PC? They connected with Ethernet. You could tell with this right here. You see that little box with the cable? That's Ethernet. You see that little box with the cable over here? That's Ethernet. Both of them are in an Ethernet cable. Facts. So my speeds is almost 1,000. Now I could make it Wi-Fi and Ethernet. I do that sometimes, like both connected. It's still gonna be strong, but I don't have a Wi-Fi card in this one. And what I'm doing is I'm buying a Wi-Fi card, even though I may never use it. But again, it's content, because a lot of people need to know how to add a Wi-Fi card to their motherboard that don't come with Wi-Fi. You get it? Because some people only have access to Wi-Fi, not to Ethernet, right? And sorry to hear that, right? You should always have your stuff connected to Ethernet. But if you only could use Wi-Fi, make sure it's strong enough. You know? So hopefully you learned something here today. You know? And then for this right here, you see, that's a TV you could always use as a second monitor. Don't throw your little TVs away in your house. I was using that as another monitor just to show stuff. Oh, as a matter of fact, I was making content on it, but it's only 60 hertz, right? And I had that connected to the streaming PC in the back via HDMI. HDMI is just the name of the cable, right? So I plug it now via HDMI to here. When I unplug it, it goes off. This is a HDMI cable. I plug it to the back. Pop. There, it goes there, right? But in the streaming PC, it goes to the top, to the motherboard. It has an HDMI slot also. Right here. These are 3.0 USB slots that are still open, but most of my stuff is occupied. And that's nothing. You're going to have more cables occupying that than anything. So cable is, you got to get real acquainted with it. The only thing, we put it away, and the stuff that I bought and used for that, that's all going to be on Tech for Rec. I'm just preparing you for what you can see. Again, the Florex lights, and the link is in the description, is $219 on sale right now. They have somewhere, remember when I bought the whole setup, I paid like $5 something. So 200 and something is a steal for the Florex, bro. Facts. So it comes with the best green screen. Just if you're gonna use a sheet of green screen and you're not buying the expensive Elgato that stretches out and you don't need to iron it, for the life of me, bro, this is like your clothes. Don't make content and be fucking making content and you all wrinkled, right? Your clothes, you looking scrungy. I never do that. I iron my clothes. I took a shower, ironed, and all that before I come on here. This facts. People are watching you, my dude. You fucking serious? So anyway, your green screen should not have mad wrinkles in it. That's why your picture's not coming out right. That's why it looks like you fading. If you're using green screen and you're like fading, then that's whack, homie. That looks like the shit from Instagram, that filter. Like, that's not cool. That's like if you're beginning and you don't have an actual green screen, then you use that, I guess, right? But the algorithm is so smart that it picks up quality content. The new algorithms. And that's not quality. Right? So if you don't have the money for it, you could buy 99-cent sheets and put them together, them papers, on your wall, and they work real good as a green screen. The lighting, again, is the most important. That's why your green screen is not working the way you want it to. You don't have the right light pointing to it or pointing to you. And it goes in a three-way lighting, right? You want the one right in front of you, pop, pointing at the subject, you, right? And then you want 1 and 1. You need 3 lights. I can't even think of how they call it, how we call it again, the lights, how it goes. But whatever, we'll get to that in the video. I'm thinking about so many things. That's my big ass green screen right here. Takes up the whole wall because I hate it little. But I cut it before and resold it, facts. I may start using it again little. Let me show you. So that's the green screen. And you see those things that are attached to it on the top, those black clips? I paid $8 for 10 of them. I'm going to put that in the link on Tech for Rec. You see the middle line? Thank God we got washing machines. We got washing machines too downstairs, but I'm talking about sewing machines. So we was able to sew it right back. My girl was like, "You crazy, my dude." Yeah, so you see how it goes up to there? It takes up that whole side, bro. Because I really made content. The last thing I want to be doing is disappearing in between the green screen. Don't let nobody tell you that green screen is corny or no, that's whack. You're corny. Whoever says that, you're not a real content creator. You're not into content. If you don't have a green screen and lights, the content world don't really respect you as a content creator. This is facts. It's like, bro, you don't got green screen? You're a streamer though? Nah, bro. You're not a streamer. You're a dreamer. But check this out. We working on a lot of things, bro. Facts. So if you're making tech content, even though a lot of my boxes have stuff in them and some of them have the actual product in them, some of them don't. I use the box and I add something in it because you want your background to be seeming like what you're talking about because of the algorithm. So if you're talking about tech, you want to show Ryzen. If you're talking about Ryzen, if you're talking about microphones, you want to have all that in your setup. Now, all the extra donkey muñequitos and toys and all that, I put it there because it's content creation. Normally 90% of tech dudes or whoever, they give you another vision and something else for you to look at besides the person's ugly face. You might like those Corsair fans down there. Those are the QLs, right? And you looking around, oh shit, look, he got that, but it's keeping you on the screen, right? So that little light that keeps blinking, I turn it on when the lights are out, and look. So if you're showing your back scenery and it's darker, it looks better when it's darker. It's flashing, right? And it's something different, right? It looks better when, again, the coloration on this is not fixed. And it looks sick, right? And I paid the $1.29 for it. It's a bike light, bro. I added 2 batteries and it's there. You gotta be, how you say it? Like, you gotta come up with things, bro. You gotta come up with ideas, different things to incorporate in your stream. So that tripod that's down there, another one, $11 I paid for by you Beasley. The link's in the description. You can never have enough tripods, bro. Facts. So now I'm gonna show you this. I showed y'all before, and this is the last product. I'm gonna put the link in the description once we done. Although it's in one of these videos, I'm gonna add it all in this one. This is something that you want to have, bro. Right? Hold on. Because this is gonna change your whole scenery when you gaming or making content. No matter what, it don't gotta be gaming. It could be just making content. When you show people something like this, they be like, it's lit. Again, it looks like that because we on the Android app. It looks way better when it's regular. It gets red. It changes whatever color you want to change it to. Right? So that's cool. That's the sky projector. This is in the link in the description too, if I'm not mistaken. This is to clean your screens. I bought this and this works miracles with the spray. This is awesome. But after you pass it, you want to pass a regular, like a little damn one, because it cleans it real good and it lasts, but it's so strong that I think it's even too strong for one monitor. So I pass regular water on it and then dry it up good with this cloth that I got, and it works wonders, bro. Nothing gets on it after that. It's like stainless, like magic. So in a video that I'm making on Tech for Rec, I'm showing you guys how to change your cursor from just being the plain white ugly Windows cursor to a yellow one or to this red one. So that's gonna be on Tech for Rec also this week. So each PC has a different color cursor. I just wanted one yellow and one red. Again, they're my favorite colors since a kid. I don't know why. So now that we're here, we back, right? We litty in the city. We're gonna shut this off. Pop. Thank you, War. Nah, you hating instead of being happy. You hating, bro. You're hating instead of being happy. You're gonna die and go to hell. Right? Again, the HDMI cables. People buy expensive cables. I got these in the link. So if you want to take phone calls on your show with these HDMI cables and the iRig, that's how you make phone calls. It takes phone calls the right way. The link is in the description. The iRig 2 is only $40 on sale. Facts. Scroll down, you're gonna see it. Phone calls, iRig. That's the link. Tap it, pop, it takes you right there. And if it says get today, receive tomorrow, woo, you litty, right? And if you're not gonna start using it right now, it's still something you want to buy to have, because with these products, they'll have them today and then they discontinue. They don't even make it no more. Now they want you to buy the one that costs $180 because they thought about an idea. Guess what was the idea? That all of us are buying it, the $40 one. So let's take that out and make one for $180. They're still going to buy it because it's the only right way to receive the calls. These companies be trying to play people. Don't be played. That's why I buy the things and I hold on to them. A lot of stuff I had and I still have in boxes, never used, but I knew I'm going to use them for something. Facts. Like these IO gear transmitters, right? I held on to them because I knew something. I had these for over 2 or 3 years. Facts. But they hold HDMI, and I could transmit any of these scenes into my living room TV, my room TV, wireless, with good graphics, 4K, any K. I have the receivers and transmitters, the whole setup that's still gonna cost you $1,000-something. Facts. And these are of back then. They still using the same technology today. And anything else that they make after that, they robbing us, because companies make their best work the first time around. They like sneakers. The second time is a robbery because their name is already up. They know they could do that. Just put anything in there. They're going to buy it. The first one was a smoker. Nah. So this is how you do that with these cables. I hang them up right here. And then I have the iRig. You never even seen it, right? Yeah, because every time I finish with a product that I'm not using on a daily basis, it goes back in the box. I take care of my stuff. Don't let your stuff get dusty. Don't be a pig, bro. Treat it like it's something that people see even when they're not seeing it. Because you never know when you're going to have to turn your camera towards your equipment, or when by mistake you're going to hit a button and pop, they're going to see everything. Facts. And they're gonna laugh at you. People say that they love you when you make content, but they waiting for you to slip so they can step on your neck. Believe that. The thermal paste. Thermal paste is another video that we're making. All this is in your computer. You may not know about this. It's good to know. This thermal paste, I bought it like for $7, $8 about a year ago. Almost a year. And it's MX4 thermal paste. It goes, see, that's not regular fans I have in there. That's a radiator by Corsair. There's other things in here. I even clean my boxes when I clean the house. Not just my underwear boxes, but these. I pass alcohol on them. So this right here is the Elite Bad Boy. You could probably get it right now for $100 and something. I'll make a video on it on Tech for Rec, because I'm not going to go and get 30 links and put, there's already like 30 links in there. But on Tech for Rec, it'll be there on the under the title, My Dream Studio Setup. Facts. And this right here is that. There's right there. That thing that goes with the tube that you see and is in the middle and it has this sign. And it's shooting water and cool stuff and liquids to your card. That thing right there that says Ryzen in orange and gray to your processor to keep it cool. Now, this is not needed. You could use a fan that's spinning, like the fan that I bought for the PC that the Bloods gave me down there. And this is not needed. You could buy cheap fans. But if you want top of the line stuff, name brand stuff, and the best lighting to have the option on or off, sometimes I have the white lights on, then it's Corsair. Everybody knows that, right? But if you just want a cooler that's gonna work and do the job, this is the cooler that I bought for that PC that's down there. That round stuff that you've seen spinning in the middle of the Intel, right? So now you gotta get the one that's right for your socket. But this is in the description on Tech for Rec. It's made by Coolmaster. It's like the second dude in charge. Like Corsair's Google, this is YouTube. Coolmaster. Facts. Like in status. And I only paid $22 for this one. And it's what's cooling that PC. And at times, it feels cooler than that PC. Than the one that's super expensive. Compared to what's down there. Facts. So it goes to show that you could pay top dollar for something. These I showed them the other day. This is for the cable management. Because I wanted something black to hold it. And a lot of cables, I ordered two by mistake. And you know, we rich. So I didn't send it back. No, we not rich. But I was going to need it anyway. Because I'm getting another table. And I'm doing another setup in another part of the house. Like when I get out this room. Like it's for content over there. And it's going to be so when I built my PCs or whatever. And to be real with you guys. My partner, my spouse, she makes content. Facts. She's a content creator. I just don't tell nobody. Facts. It's none of your business, right? And I don't be showing people. It's not that I care. Everybody knows. All the girls I ever been with are chubby or thick. I don't like skinny girls. Respectfully to all skinny girls, you need to get your eat on if you into me, mama. So anyway. I was gonna need them anyway. Facts. Cause I'm building her a whole thing. You know, depending on what she's doing, yeah. Depending how them lips are working, baby. You can never have enough cables, so when things come with cables, keep them. Don't throw them out, bro. This is HDMI cables, display. I don't really like HDMI. I think it's a little slow. I use a lot of DisplayPorts, but then I had to use HDMI because of the circumstances, because it only has but so many DisplayPort jacks in back of the graphics card. And I didn't want to get a whole thing to add more. It's just more stuff to your PC. But keep your cables, bro. Keep them packed up. Keep them nice and neat. Facts. The best tape in the world, if you're trying to tape like lights around your table and anything, is 3M tape. You don't want to use nothing else. They got the bogus tape, all that. If it's not a red stitching around it and it looks like cement and it says 3M in white and the what's around it is red, like a real good red. They got this one site that you go to and it looks grungy. Don't buy it from them. They robbing people. If you need 3M tape that really sticks anything hard, like that sign back there, that game, it says gamers don't die or whatever. That's with 3M tape, not even regular tape. To take that off the wall, boy, you better be the owner of the house or something, because your landlord's gonna flip. Facts. Respectfully, I say that. But 3M tape, bro. Don't use no other tape. The most embarrassing thing is for you to be talking on your show and the thing just comes down. Your whole background will come down. All your panels, everything. Imagine me that I'm putting 3D panels on all these walls. And I'm talking, yeah, and the panels just go vroom, everything. And I'm like, ¿Qué pasó, baby? So we have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff in boxes. I just wanted to show you an overview of what you can get but that you don't need. An overview of what you can get but you don't need, but it is awesome for your show and is a bang for your buck. Everything that I get, it may seem like a lot of money when you put it all together, is in the thousands when you mathematically do the math, right? You could spend over 30, 40,000. I know people with their dream setup, there's $1 million. Facts. But they generating over 40 million. Some of them, they didn't even have to pay the $1 million because Red Bull bought it for them and sponsored them. And Sony and all the companies that send them stuff. Like they were sending me stuff. I just stopped. I don't like to work for other people and do what they want me to do. That's not me, but I'm doing it again. Slowly but surely, I'm opening up. The same way I started opening up to being on people's platforms and letting them interview me. You know, it's a process, you know? I don't like to go on other channels and tell my story and let you generate an income off of me when I could just say it on my channel and generate the income. But I understand that it's networking, that it lets other people get to know you. But some of these dudes went on other channels, and what did you gain from it? You didn't gain not one subscriber. And if you gained 40 or 100, you could have did that on your own, my dude. To tell your story or to throw at somebody else and get your shit off. When in reality, it's like when the dude sees you, he's gonna, you feel me? It's like a waste of time. You just gave that dude a few $1,000s. Facts. And he already had money, so that's why I don't do that, bro. If I do it for a favor for somebody or to help me grow and my peoples grow. But like, it's rare that I do that, bro. Respectfully, you know, not even, you know, it needs to be a fair thing, bro. Like, fair exchange is no robbery, bro. But I don't do that. I'm not in the business of nah, that's not me, bro. Like, I don't do that. Like, the people that I went on their channels because we were already talking, I felt it was cool. I was always shouting them out, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's not cool. Word. And even when you let other people on your channel, you got to be careful who you do that with, because if they feel that you made millions of dollars or thousands, some of these grimy dudes start speaking like, word, I'm going to have to hit him up because he going to have to cough up some of that bread. And if you do it with some of these dudes that think they gang and all that, you could find yourself in a big problem because they get thirsty. And they'll be at your door, bro, and you're going to have to air one of them out, son. Facts. Because that's how they beat. I already heard certain dudes going on certain shows and being like, bro, he going to have to cough that bread up. I said, I knew it. Because that's how they are. Facts. You heard? You can't even help these dudes. So sometimes it's best to do things on your own and deal with the right people And if you need a few tips, man, you could DM me. Anything other than like a tip or two, you know, a real quick thing, you know, that comes with a fee. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Everybody else will tell you the same. And if they don't, they lying. Or they telling you they'll teach you everything, but they don't know nothing. Because if they did, they would know the business aspect of it. Believe that. Today and yesterday, I made more money in tech and showing people tech, right? Tech. Not me even touching anything, just explaining what to do, that I ever did in any job working for 2 weeks straight. Facts. On my mother. And it wouldn't even take me a day. It was all within a matter of minutes. And where I got all them business endeavors from? Right here. The internet. So it opens a lot of windows of opportunity, and you get, still you helping people. Because I could have been busy. I could have charged them people, instead of 800, I could have charged them 8,000. Because if they would have went to another tech dude just for that little time, that's what the charge. Because we know all the charge, all the time, all the labor pay, all that. It's a business like any other. So when you learn here on Tech for Rec over there or on the Lockout, you could take that as your business and take that with you. And yeah, I know that because I learned it on Tech for Rec. And somebody in the world is willing to pay you for that service. Facts. When you could provide a service on your channel or as a human being or doing anything you're doing in life, you're always going to be okay. Don't matter the hate. What up, bro? So, with all that talking and all that being said, some people the people that are really tuned in are the people that are into and thinking about starting podcasts. And I see them and I know who they are. And I'm like, yeah, I know he was thinking about it, him, or whoever it may be. You feel me? So that's what's up. My guy Shot said Behringer is well respected pro audio brand. Facts. That's what I'm saying. People that sleep on Behringer is because they don't know about audio. Behringer's used a lot. If you look it up, you'll be like, damn, this shit has millions of views. Facts. Shot, he said that's a, yeah, Q1202 USB. Yeah, that's what it is. Exactly. That's the one I got. I have another one. That's the one that's up. Love the content, brother. Keep doing your thing. You already know. You ever thought about working at ACS? Yeah, in fact, I worked in spots like that before. There's a lot of things that people don't know about me. Facts. Like that I was a staff intern at programs and all that. Facts. Helping people with their issues. Facts. I was there for years. I got a 3090 Ti, expensive. Oh, you got the 3090? Jose, where you live at? Drop your addy, son. You better be careful. Dudes are jacking dudes for 3090s nowadays. They might kill you. That's like wearing a mink in the street. Like a 3090 Ti? Woo! Who, your wife is married to the guy from Carnetison? That pulls a lot of light, boy. I want it though too, but I want it, bro. You know why I want it? I don't think it's all that. They got the regular 3090. I want the Ti just to say I have it. It's like a bragging rights. I want it, but it's not needed. I have two. Listen, I'm streaming on 2 PCs, and that's like a 3000. If you know about content, Jose Camacho, you would know that son is streaming on 2 PCs. He knows what he's doing. Dual PC streaming will always outbeat one PC. All content creators say it. The only one that may not believe that is a 3090 Ti holder. And I'm not saying you don't, but in the tech world, dual PC streaming will always, they haven't made a PC yet, and they won't, that can handle the workload and everything of a dual PC streaming. I be having over 30 windows open, and I'm probably exaggerating a little, but 20 definitely. And on here alone, on one PC with the graphics and everything and the Ryzen that I have now, with everything set at balance, my fans and everything, and I don't even have, mind you, I don't even have my RAM up at XMP. It's on regular. It's not overclocked or nothing. Regular clock. As a matter of fact, underclocked at time, under voltage. And I still stream all that, and I could play the games and all that on this one PC. I just like dual PC streaming because I think it looks better. It never drops frames. It never clips, like the picture look funny. None of that. Facts. But yo, what's up? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about anything else. Listen, so if you want to start a regular podcast, right? You couldn't tune in with the cam. It wasn't for you. Yeah, it's for you. It's just you're not used to it. You feel me? And the cam, you know, I'm going to be real with you, bro. I'm not saying that you are or whoever. You can't be. I'm not saying that this is what you doing. Get it right, my dude. Because I know you and your brother and everybody works. I see y'all working. Even though y'all in Chicago or whatever, I see. I watch, bro. I watch people very good that I talk to, and I say, like, I F with them. I put everybody's under observation like they were about to just get crowned. Facts, in the building during the war with the Bloods. Like, everybody's under observation for weeks, not just 2. So a dude can't really be, you can't be selling crack and doing content. It's not gonna work because you on the camera all the time. You heard? It's gonna be a time where, you feel me, like you blowing yourself up. So it's like either or. You heard? Facts. So yeah, so nah, but you don't gotta do it like that. You could do audio podcasts, bro, and you talk about vape. Many people do it, but they like to see that smoke. You could just blow the smoke. You could be the dude on the low and call yourself Invisible Vape, and just be the type of dude that you just see the smoke and the vape, and you not showing your face. No face vape. That's gangster right there. Yo, I'm giving you bad ideas. No face vape. Poof. And just the smoke and everything, you heard? Never show your face, and everybody be wondering, yo, who's that? And just show the thing and add the sound effects. And your whole channel is something different. Nobody's doing it. Up to now that I'm saying it, somebody's going to run and do it. Some of the biggest channels that take off the most in the world are those that don't show your face. I was just telling my girl, people don't have no one to hate on. So they click and they watch and they tune in for a long time. If you could always keep it exciting where they can't change that channel because it's always lit. And audio podcasting, if you want to start an audio podcast, listen, this is what you do right here on Tech for Rec. Nobody's going to show you this real quick before I go. So you can see the screen, right? You can see me. You can see my face over there. Okay, let's see. I feel you. But we got oil for sale. Check this out. Yeah, no. I know you guys work. That's why I say that. I know. You definitely got oil. I'm only fucking with you. But you know what I mean. So check this out, guys. Let me bring back. This is how you bring back. Now you can see everything that's on my screen. We supposing that you're on your screen and that actually you don't have my face on your screen, which you can. Some people that love me have have my face on their posters. People send me videos on their television has my picture. That's cool. I love it. I'm grateful, right? I got the t-shirts coming out with my face and everything. The reason I didn't do it before was because I was waiting for that company to do an in-store, and the whole deal went left because of COVID. So now I'm doing it the other way. When I made the cups, I had made cell phone holders. I made all that with the lock, with the lion, right? And some people were hating and some people were happy, but we bringing it back hard. So some of these bozos, they think you copy them, and that's what gets me mad, bro. I just work. But sometimes the little stuff bothers me. Like, bro, you serious, bro? That's like saying another gang saying, yo, the Kings copied from us. How? If we was here first. The King started everything on the island. The bees, the band, and the phone. Everything. To the oppression, right? It was passed on, right? Supposedly. I'm your oppressor. So check it out. Diablo guerra, eso, bye. No! Finish him. So check this out. You're gonna go to, I gotta bring back the icons. This is how you put your icons back. You go to view, you right click, view, stay on view, scroll down to show desktop icons, and you press pop. Now the icons come back. If you want to not show all these little things that you may or may not use, a lot of shit here I don't even use anymore. I just gotta delete it. So you go back to view, right click, view, scroll down, press on show desktop icons, take them out, pop. But you may forget and lose them, but that's how you have a clean board. Right click, view, come down, show desktop. All right, there we go. So now we're gonna go to Google Chrome. It is the best thing. You want to put that as your default browser, right? You want to go right here, and this is what I use for my podcast. This is my hosting server. So in order to start an audio podcast, you could do this within minutes for free, and you could start generating an income within that same day. You know who did it? Respects to him. He's a fucking genius also. He didn't just need our help. He put in all the work himself. Van, that was on my show, he knew how to take advantage of things. Even though he was already famous, you could say, because he had hundreds of thousands of followers on Facebook. He was already doing a whole show called Boricuas, If You're a Real Boricua, whatever, something, or Boricuas Be Like. Those are his channels. Those are lit. So you go here. And what I use is redcircle.com is a hosting server. Van did it, and when I told him to do it and finally convinced him, he has hundreds of thousands of downloads a day. When he got his first money and he hit me, he was so happy, and that was the best feeling for me, to be able to open a door for somebody that was with me in the state prison to generate another income. Because he's seen the potential. When you receive your first dollar, after that you be like, damn, if I can make one, I can make two. If I can make two, I can make three. If I can make 1,000, I can make 5,000. Shout out to my guy Papa. He sent me a rap song today from this dude, and I said, yo, rap is supposed to be like fun or mad or whatever the feeling is, but it was like a song to me. It made me tear because it said exactly how I was feeling. I wish I could play it, but I think I'm going to get strike. But you could go listen to it. The dude's name is... And this is exactly how I was feeling. And when you get there, tell him, Lockout Gang, I come from On The Lockout. You tell him like that. I don't know him, but it's good to help another black brother achieve something, even though he got his little fame already. But you could tell him, On The Lockout, the channel sent me. His name is, I'm going to spell it, IMNINOMAN. And that's exactly how I was feeling, bro. And he says the whole thing. Made my first dollar, then I made two. Something like that, bro. It was crazy. I said, yo, that shit made me tear, because my guy that sent it to me is somebody that I was around since I was super young, selling crack on 49 and 5th and all that with him. Facts. He don't do that no more. They legit. They work. Shout out to Papa, man. I love y'all niggas. You, Kermie, everybody, bro. The whole gang. Facts. Sunset Park for life. So he sent me that. And I said, yo, I know why you sent me that, bro. That's exactly how I be feeling lately. And it's sad that I gotta feel that way. And the dude says in the song something about the same people I thought they'd be happy for me are mad at me. Like, you know, and it's crazy. And sometimes I see it like that even with the people that follow us and they subscribe to us. Like, yo, I thought you'd be happy. Like, you're getting jealous now? You're getting mad? Like, this is what a real content creator is supposed to do. I thought this is what you wanted me to do. Oh, it really wasn't then. Oh, your love was fake. Right? But anyway, you go right here to redcircle.com and you hit that. And it comes up. This is my hosting server. You could pay or you could do it for free. Right? So I'm gonna keep it real with you. Most of the whole entire time that I was using it in the beginning, I used the free. But you could also go to Anchor. Anchor FM helped Van a lot generating income, and they put ads in your stuff in the beginning from the gate. Redcircle.com don't do that. I started off with them like if I was helping them. We were one of the first people to be on redcircle.com, and I took my stuff off of Anchor. I took it off of hundreds of platforms, and I went with Red Circle as a hosting server. You need a hosting server or you're not gonna make an audio podcast. Facts. So people think that the best ones are the ones that you pay for hundreds of dollars, like Limp Sync, Bean, all that. Nah, they robbing you, son, because they talk about they're gonna advertise you and all that. That's bullshit. They got millions of people to advertise you at the bottom of the list. You gave them $100. That $100 they don't even know is there, my dude, because they don't need it. Their bank account is leaning, son. So stop fucking paying people for shit that you could do yourself nowadays. It's like getting signed by a label when you could have did all that on your own. Welcome to the new hip hop. Welcome to the new pop culture, podcasting and content creation. So you tap right there. It says, "Be heard, homie. A platform for podcasts and brands to scale their message." Right? Let's check it out what it says. A platform for podcasters and brands. Understanding the business side of this. So we want to sign up. You're going to sign up. I already got one, but I don't want to log in with my information and you guys get to see me. That's not what we're doing, right? The name of the song, or I'm going to tell you the song. The name of the song, it was a freestyle he did on the radio on an interview. Bars on on I-95. The name of the song, that's his Instagram. Only the real relate. Only the real gonna relate, I think. That's why he put on the thing. But put On The Lockout, send me here. You know, for those of you that go, keep it real. On The Lockout on YouTube. Break it down. It takes 2 seconds, bro. Stop being a pickle-diggle-doo. I love y'all, man. And you can put Lockout Gang after that. I'll tell them the channel On The Lockout from YouTube. Send me here. This is how he's feeling. And then put Lockout Gang so he knows you're a gang member. Now, we not gang members. We never promote gangs. That's a joke. That's entertainment. That's Lockout Gang, Lockout Fam. You already know, meaning the chat. Let's get it. So you go over here and it says, I'm a listener. I'm a brand agency. You already know they take pride. I'm a podcaster. So you're a podcaster. I want to host and distribute my podcast and connect with advertisers or other podcasters to grow and monetize my show. But first, you must sign up. Right? Hello, first you must sign up. All right, so here's the stuff. For free, look what you get. Yo, listen, Red Circle, you owe me money, B. I want mine. First, you owe me money for my shows. Second of all, you owe me money. This free advertisement when in actuality, you pay and you sponsor content creators for this. But don't take my show off the air for that. Sorry. So with this hosting server, my podcast gets on over 600 major audio and streaming platforms on a daily basis, right? You got to make content. They're not going to make it for you though, bro. Which reminds me, I got a show to put there tomorrow. So standard features for individual podcasters, core plan features, unlimited hosting and distribution, bullshit. Subscriptions and exclusive content, donations, facts. Already know the ads, the breakdown, the host reads ads, standard analysis, stuff that you can see. The $9 plan, get a free 7-day trial after they already taxed your card. So I don't want to put them down because this is what works for me and with me. But the features are almost the same. Everything in core plan, advanced features for a podcast looking to grow, unlimited podcasting, exactly what the free one has, cross promotion marketing, what the free one had and they took away and put it here where you pay now. They're getting too big for their bridges, which is why I may leave them. Remember, I don't play, bro. Instant payouts. Bullshit. No, it is instant payouts. Generate video for episodes. Now, in order for you to get your YouTube videos or whatever videos or make videos for your episodes, you have to be getting at least 1,000 downloads per week. Or I think it's 100, and in a month 1,000. But it's gonna be a lot. So we get over 100 downloads per week, and in a month we definitely get over 1,000 downloads. I could let them download my YouTube videos to every other platform that there is. I don't do that. I don't play with my content. What I do is if I feel like it right now for this video and I want to generate double the income, is I cut it down to a 20-minute or an hour episode, and I take the audio off of it minus the video play, and I put it to my hosting server and send it out to over 600 different platforms. And I've done that constant basis, but I like my materials to be different for every platform that's major that you go to. So you will want to do an episode for YouTube and me not having to tune in to Apple Podcasts and still you're saying the same shit I just saw on YouTube. That works for me. But then you have a core hardcore audience that wants to listen to that show that you made on YouTube just in a podcast format because they can't be looking while they at work or while they driving. So understand the business side of it. So at times I do that too, depending if the episode was fire on YouTube, then I do it and I put it in an audio. Facts. Normally the ones with the two guys is me and somebody else is the ones that I will put over here, or I broadcast the shows in the morning, like what's happening, current events, and so on. It's a whole different show. You got to check it out, and it gets greater starting tomorrow because the episodes are going to be every day, and they're an hour long, and I'm taking calls on all major audio and streaming platforms. So if you want to be heard and you have a business that you may want to boost and get people to know about it, this is a good way to come on the show, call in, and you're going to be live on all them platforms at one time. And your business and your store, when you speak to me and you let me know this is what I want to do on a one-on-one basis on a DM, and then we'll work it out. And we'll be able to advertise your business on thousands of different places at one time worldwide, because this is something that I'm already generating over 20 million listeners per month on. Facts. And this is something that I've been doing for years. So you got to check it out. But redcircle.com is it. You already see, you sign up for it. It takes you there. You press. You pick your plan. Let's say you want the $9 one because you're cheap. You put in your name and all that. Boo, boo. And it's self-explanatory. Now, in order for you to get into the podcast, they automatically set you up with like 3 or 4 of them. So your show is automatically going to be going to like 3 or 4 different platforms. But the only thing is that you got to put in the work for it to go into, like, when people want to be on iHeartRadio, on all these things, they reached out to me and I got a separate deal with them, right? You may put your stuff and put in for iHeartRadio, so it's different. And still you don't get approved. You got 30 to 60 days for them to go over your content, and not everybody gets approved. And if you're one dude, you really don't get approved, because people put in their head that a show is better with two people, and that's a lie. When they hit me back, their statement was this to me: the reason why iHeartRadio is reaching out to you is because we see how hard you've been working, and just the mere fact that you're doing podcasting in its original format, which was one man, one microphone, XLR microphone, or audience, and speaking out to people, taking in calls with one individual in the room. And that's how podcasts really started. So what you see in 2 people, 3 people on a show, like, yo, what's up? Welcome to the Breakfast Club. That was never a podcast. That's a show. And this is a show because everything has changed. So people that are watching see that, like, they be like, yo, boy, you ever thought about doing a podcast? Bro, what the fuck you think we doing? Where you been at? I've been at a podcast. Because you don't hear another dude on the show? That's not original podcasting. Original podcasting is one dude. Facts. Look it up. Know the history. This is like hip hop. Who started podcasting? What brought it to the world? How many people tune into podcasting on a daily basis? You're going to be shocked. How many podcasters are they? You're going to be shocked. Billions. It is the biggest industry in the world right now. Besides reggaeton and Latin trap. People are lying to you. Even about these billboards and who's holding the real numbers. I know it all. I'm not trying to show off. I just know that when people say numbers lie, no, people lie. Numbers lie and they could be manipulated. But in between there lies the truth. All you gotta do is search for the knowledge and it shall come to you. But if you don't seek the knowledge, you will not obtain it. And you will be misled by the misinformed. The same way the internet is being misled by the misinformed with false history and false knowledge. All the way from Rikers Island to the gang affiliation to the gang wars of the blood and the Latin kings. You're taken on a journey for self-gain by your own peoples. Welcome to deception. Shout out to all the FBI watching, all the feds. Hopefully your job was well done today, Pepe. But nah, that's not what we're doing. That's another channel. What up? Salute to the real. I'm showing the people the real, baby. Breaking news. 2 people have just died. One Richie Valens. No, not my Richie. So what's up, man? How's everybody doing, bro? So you see, cables are important. One time, this is a true story, bro. There's a train station, New York City, Brooklyn, Nostrand, A-train story, bro. I'm on Nostrand and Gates. I'm with the 60-second assassin. You know who's that? Who knows who the 60-second assassin is? The original 60-second assassin. And what clan he's from. And then I'll tell you the story of me and the 60-second assassin. Understand a show. If you notice on this show, the only reason I talked about the same thing for a long time was because I was showing you tech things, right? But when you do a show, try not to stay on topic. That's whack. Topic subjects are for people that have a brain span of a squirrel. A squirrel has a bigger brain span. So why you want to talk about different things is because after this show is over, I take all this and I look at it real quick before YouTube uploads it, and you could generate double the income because I take a clip, the highlights, the most important parts, and YouTube within its own features transforms it into a video. And in another 2 days, I'll upload it and it'll push it further for those people that didn't see it. Facts. And you change the title, the thumbnail, and all that. Facts. Sometimes some of the videos you're seeing is the same live stream from 3 days ago, but you didn't get to see it because the live stream was 4 hours long and you just watched the first half an hour and got mad or had to go take a shit, and I re-uploaded, but it looks totally different, but you made double the income. I'm showing you the tricks and tips of YouTube and how to grow. And that's great. So if you're not making content every day or you got to do something tomorrow and something popped up, you just take a clip, but you got to take it right after this live. When it says edit in studio, press that, then clip it, then it'll load it, and then fix it and all that, then schedule it for 3 days later and watch it take off. Pop! Because now you're working with its features. You showing them that you're creating and that you're using what they made for you to use. You're not going outside the box like a peanut head. So check it out. Yeah, right. Wu-Tang. So I'm with the 60-second assassin. This is a fact. You can hit him up. I never lie about nothing, and I don't got nothing to prove to somebody that's just a hater or don't believe something, right? So me and the 60-second assassin, we always used to hang out because we used to meet up on Nostrand and Gates on Manos block. Facts. There's a lot of things about me you don't know, bro. Man, you don't have to know because you're not really outside. And some of y'all that are outside didn't really know, right? So anyway, we on Manos block. Me, him, Kev, Cal. I just came from Clifton, from the block around the block. And I was bugging out with me, Ghost, Vato. We was talking in the back where we do pull-ups and all that when it was popping back there. When actually the stamp that was selling and the dog food that was selling on that block was actually named High Hater, like the song. Facts. No affiliation, because I'm not here to get nobody in trouble. Mano ain't got nothing to do with that stamp. Although he was from the block over, right? Shout out to them, though, respectfully. A lot of people tell me to tell that story. I'm not here for that, bro. I think Mano's a good dude. I don't believe none of that shit that he told, because that's not the person that from Gates that we know or that people talked about or however it went at all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that. I don't care who told that. I think everybody that told that Mano was snitching, that bars, everybody was clout chasing. Facts. That's what happens when you be successful. If Mano had told, he would never be able to go back to Gates. Facts. So anyway, shout out to Mano, bro. So we on. I left from Ghost and them, and I come around the block and I bumped into the 60-second assassin. So we rapping, we bugging out, bro. And I'm telling him, damn, bro, I need a cable, bro. I need a TSS cable or TR, right? And he was like, what, all them cables that you put, because he knows about music and connections. So I was like, anyway, bro, the cable don't cost much. It costs like $1 or $2, whatever. Now, this is the second time that this happened to me with this cable. But this time was special for some reason. As I was leaving, we gave each other the pound, boo. I said, yo, Ama, I said, probably God will throw that cable right in my face, because I would like to use it right now, because I had like a little things I was plugging in for sounds, and I was taking the train for like 2 hours away. And I think he was going back to Staten Island or Jersey. So we always used to meet up on Nostrand. Me and the 60-second assassin. Facts. Shout out to him, bro. So I sat down the train in the back, because I always go all the way to the back, because the back's where it's at, right? And in that train was this cable. I couldn't believe it, but I believed it. Like, I knew it was real, because I know the power of our higher power. And when you have a vision and you make things become real, I have done it here too. If you watch all my episodes, I said I'm gonna get a chain with a lock on it. I said when I make a lot of money, I'm gonna pick like 12 or 20 people out, the people that been loyal to watching my channel, and I'm gonna get them all the same little lock charm with a little chain on it, and give it out to my subscribers, to at least 12 or 20 of them. Facts. it hasn't happened where I gave it to them yet, but what has happened is I've been contacted within the last few months by jewelry stores that want to work with us so that we could promote their business on our platforms, audio and streaming platforms, and in return they willing to make us any jewelry that we want. So we on our way. And some of these jewelry store owners, a few of them I know, a lot of them I don't know. Some of them are ex-kings. Facts. Some of them are ex-blood gang members that have jewelry stores now that blew up, that are doing good things in the world. So they're not gang affiliated no more, they businessmen. And I say that to say that, you know, I know it's real. And another one that hit me not too long ago was a dude that's opening up a jewelry store in the projects that we used to hang out at in Guyana. It's facts. And we knew the same people. He's like, yeah, you definitely was out here. I know who you talking about. In fact, that girl's my family. And I was like, facts, you can ask them. And that's how we linked up. You heard? And so he's opening a few jewelry stores. So what I'm saying is we well off on our way to getting my subs, a few of my subscribers that chain. Facts. So that we don't have to pay for it. But if we have to pay for them, the better it gets. It definitely be there. It's something that I want to do. It's something that I'm going to do. It's a vision that I have. And I think it's going to be an awesome thing. And it's going to make me feel good too. And I like the feeling of doing something good for somebody else. And me looking at it like, wow. You know, I did so much bad to people in the world. A lot of bad, bro. People that know me will tell you like, yo, he robbed this person. Well, you see on my show every time we live, somebody comes on like, yo, you robbed me, or yo, you robbed my man. This happened a lot of times. People that been here could comment right now. I saw it. And if I'm lying or telling the truth, you know what I'm saying? Right in the comment section. Like, yo, you robbed this person. You robbed my cousin, girls and all that. You robbed Pito. Yo, you punched me in the face in 91. Like crazy. In recent stuff too, some dudes comment. They like cops. I'm telling you, but I did so much wrong in my life, and at times I could still do wrong that sometimes I feel like by doing a little right is only right? And that's one of the things I wanted to do. But anyway, I found this cable, bro, and this cable, I used it that day, and I was like, oh shit, it works. I used it for what I was gonna use it for about a week, and then I put it away, and I said, I'm not gonna throw this cable away, because one day in my life I'm gonna need this cable, because I plan on buying DJ equipment and equipment for me to do my music, right? Because I was always into music, like hard. Like whoever knows me knows. Like we was doing music, but I liked the street more, and that was stopping me. Puerto Rican DMX. So that's how I know so many dudes that are so quote unquote famous. So I just don't talk about it all the time because I'm not in that type of business. Like, to be honest, not to be a hater, but my dude, you didn't mention me all that time. Like, now you want me to mention you? Like, you feel me? The only one that always mentioned me was like the rapper Sandman. You guys seen his boy the other day that was in here, and he said, yo, he shouted you out in this song. Facts. He always did. Shout out to my dude War. But anyway, and today I used this cable, bro. And that's an awesome thing. So it's crazy how a little cable could bring you back so many memories. And it may seem minute to somebody and like something small, but to me it says a lot because the story, you feel me? I told somebody I needed the cable, found the cable. In my head I said I'm gonna put it away when I didn't need it no more, because one day I'm gonna have my setup and from time to time I plug it in with my stuff, sometimes as an extender. Sometimes I don't really need it. I just plug it in because I want it to be part of the setup, because that's what I was set out to be. And it fits right into my phone and everything to connect. Pop. So it's cool. So when I look at this cable, sometimes I take it out and I just leave it on the table, and it reminds me when I rode the train that night, because I play in my head what took place before I took the train too, and how my life was in those times. Not that I was doing like bad, like I still had the whip, still was doing a lot of things, but people died the time when I found this cable. Things were happening. People got shot in the head. Like boom. Some incidents, like I felt like I could have stopped or prevented or whatever, and I probably didn't. And sometimes I feel guilty about it, but I wasn't the one that did it. I had nothing to do with it. But I feel like, I don't know. It's weird. I can't explain it too much because you know how these birds get down? You know, they just care about conviction. It brings them up. It brings their rate up more, I guess, or whatever. And I find myself in an indictment being charged with something I really had nothing to do with. But in New York City, if you could have prevented something from happening, like a major crime, and you knew it was gonna happen, and you saw it happen or whatever, if their laws are, if you didn't call the cops, you just as guilty. So every story is not for everybody. But yeah, shout out to the cable.